when edits come up with me, I'm like, yeah, cool, nice, and I like them, and then I like keep scrolling, and then those profiles will come up back on my For You page, but it's of you guys, and it's
just Harvey
weird.
thirst trapping, isn't it?
Yeah,
of us.
and you.
Yeah, but I don't actively thirst trap.
Neither do
somehow,
I.
Yeah, Yay, Dobby eats cookies.
Dobby's got a cookie on a plate. Do we just want to get started?
I think so.
Are you ready?
Tills?
Little Miss teenager can't get off her phone, addicted to her
I
phone.
can. I just like to reply to people if I'm in the middle of a conversation.
Should we
with
get
them.
like a box and we have like a plinth for it and a lock? And we put the phone in the box, lock it, and she gets to unlock it.
We put her
by
through like a
doing
Ninja
something.
Warrior
Yeah,
course.
exactly.
I'm just not doing
It's a
that.
good concept.
The box in
You're
the
a
phone.
teenager, it'd be funny.
Yeah, I mean, you do spend a lot of time on your phone, although apparently not as much as
Yeah,
I do.
I was
'cause
gonna
I
say,
spent
my screen
27
time is nowhere
hours.
near as much as your guys.
Yeah, goddamn.
And welcome.
Still, how did you do that?
Welcome back to the 14 Again podcast. I'm Harvey. That's Max. That's Tilly. Please like and subscribe if you like the podcast and you know you like the podcast. And why haven't you subscribed? You might as well. It's really easy to do. And if you want to become a member, you also can. You get bonus episodes of the podcast every single week. Now, we went to see a show the other day. The Curious Case of Benjamin Button.
Yes.
For anyone who doesn't know, it's basically a story about a man who ages backwards. He's born as an old man and then ends up, not. I had really high hopes for this show going in. I'd heard amazing things, amazing reviews, and even friends who'd seen it had said it was pretty good. Although actually one friend that saw it did say they were slightly underwhelmed by it, and we walked away feeling what?
I wasn't underwhelmed. I think I was whelmed. I think I was just. But this is the thing. First act, underwhelmed. Second act, quite good.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even go as far as saying very good. I would say quite good, and that's what took it to whelmed. The second act is better.
What say you?
I can't really remember much of it, to be honest.
That speaks so many words.
I mean, that is a shame, but I want to say, because
I was falling asleep, not because of them, because of me. I'm really tired. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
But I thought it was cool how they all played like every instrument.
Yeah, because I don't think we've not been fair in that, because we're not reviewers, we're not experts in this world. We just like musicals, and I would like to make more of a sort of shit sandwich, mainly because. In terms of saying something nice, then saying something not so nice, then saying something nice again. Because actually, every single person on that stage is fucking impressive. Like, they're so unbelievably talented, multi-faceted musicians. They can dance, they can sing, they can all play like 4 or 5 instruments each. It's kind of crazy. Whilst singing, dancing, acting, telling this story. Yeah. It's just that the actual show itself felt a little bit like...
Well, I feel like the storyline wasn't that deep, and then they just kind of started like, not milking it, but like dragging it a bit.
Well, it kind of
it's just like someone that ages backwards.
That's what it boils down to.
And they've mashed in a cheesy love story in there as well.
Yeah. And maybe we're missing something, because again, we bumped into our friend Todrick Hall outside, who's currently in Burlesque, which we also really desperately want to see at some point.
We have already seen it.
We've seen it before. We want to see it while it's in London. But yeah, and Todrick said it's one of his favourite shows.
Yeah.
And this is someone who knows musical theatre, has lived it his entire life pretty much, and is very much someone I respect the opinion of. And he absolutely loved the show, but I just didn't really get it.
Now, this is the thing, and I hope he understands me dissecting his emotions towards said show, but I genuinely believe that there is something either in that script or just in that show generally that he personally really, really connects with.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I'm going to be so honest, with how much theatre he's probably seen, and like all the stats you could think of for Todrick's knowledge on musical theatre, I can't believe that's his favourite show.
Well,
but I can believe
I'm sure he was
in there that
I'm sure it's not
literally
number one for his list. I'm sure.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
maybe
he
I don't know.
was preaching about it, sort of as if it was. And I don't get me wrong, I'm not saying he's wrong particularly, because everyone has their own opinion towards certain shows, but there must be something that really like gets to him because of that musical.
I mean, you guys really disagree on Wicked.
Yeah,
Yes.
we do. Absolutely.
This is very true. So,
Yep.
so for the record, as a show, I actually, or rather, as a whole entity, I like Wicked. Just so we're clear, the film is amazing. Everyone in that film is really talented, and even I've seen a performance of Wicked where I was probably blown away. However, the last few times I've seen Wicked live, I've walked away annoyed. And
The cast have been shit recently.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't. Maybe I said this on a previous podcast, but I just don't care. They've been so bad for the past like 4 years.
I haven't seen it in over a year, to be fair. Like, well, probably 2-3 years maybe now.
And that's the
but-
thing. I haven't seen it since the film came out either, and they probably massively upped it when that film happened because of the amount of attention that went towards it. They're probably selling out every night still now. They're in one of the biggest theaters in London, so it's like they're probably smashing it, and it's probably worth seeing again. But he is right. For the past however many years, it's been shit.
Yeah,
But
and so me and him always disagree on Wicked now, just because I like to wind him up and say that it's really bad. When it's actually not
only
a bad
only
show.
because it's my second top show in my list of shows.
Wait,
And
which
it's
one's
like
your
26th for me.
No, Beetlejuice is first.
Beetlejuice is first on both of our lists, which
I
kind
thought
of
Operation Mincemeat was.
no, it's second
No?
for me.
Oh.
Yeah, tells you how many times I would have seen Beetlejuice if I could have.
Oh no,
basically.
I'd be in the 20s if it was here, if it was accessible. But we've only been able to see it in New York, of course. So.
Yeah, it's a fantastic show, but there's rumours that it might be coming to the UK.
There's been rumours for like
No.
2 years.
No. So there's a guy called Mickey Joe. I think he's like Mickey Joe Theatre or something. He reviews shows, but also knows a lot of people who
I've come
talk
across
about
this guy.
where shows are going. And he did a video the other day, literally detailing the theatre that Beetlejuice might be going into, which is, oh my god, which I can't remember which theatre it was.
Hey, I'm not gonna lose sleep over it.
No,
so-
but it's a big one, and it's possibly close to being confirmed. So
Right.
anyway, get excited. Beetlejuice might be coming to the UK. You should audition.
Have to be. How old do you have to be? 16, 18?
I think to play Lydia, you'd have to be at
16
least
or 18.
somewhere between 16. Yeah.
No,
I started saying that like I was forming my own opinion, but I was just agreeing with you. So.
Well, actually, for some reason, I get the feeling. What's her name? Sophie Ann Caruso? Is that?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. I think she might have been 17 when she started, but also she might have been 18.
Yeah.
I think 18 is the general for that show, so they don't
might
have
be
kids
too
in
tall.
it, do they?
You might be, but I don't know.
I
If you,
don't know that
if you-
your height would be a problem right now.
you go
I
in
think
that
it would be
audition room,
age.
blow their
Now-
socks off.
Now I'm 14.
Yeah, you might be too tall by the time you're 18. To be fair.
Yeah, but again, you could go into that room and they blow them away, and they go, "Doesn't matter how tall she is, we'll make it work." I think
Sophie Ann Caruso was quite tall.
they're stricter on kids for height than they are on adults. I think.
Yeah, but maybe. Well, they just want like the rest of the adults to be taller than them because it doesn't make
Possibly.
sense if the kid, not the kid, but like I think she's supposed to be what 15, 16.
Yeah, something like that.
But I guess I don't know. It depends.
They do typically have older people playing younger parts in those types of shows.
Yeah,
in
like
fairness.
the scout girl.
Yeah, the Girl Scout cookies.
Because as well with sorry to get into the nitty gritty of it all, but if you were to be on board, they'd have to then get a chaperone as well and do loads of other licensing stuff and
Yeah, they'll
nightmare
probably
for
want
them.
you to be over 18, to be honest,
Yeah.
to do that
and
role.
they'd have to have like 4 kids.
Yeah, but it's only 4 years away. It might take that long for Beetlejuice to get over here. You never know. That'd be exciting, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And Alex Brightman, who originally played Beetlejuice, has said that if it went to London, he'd want to do it. So if you were Lydia with Alex Brightman, I think that would be the coolest thing ever.
That
but,
would be quite
But then
cool.
again, that's 4 years away and a pipe dream. You, Tilly, have
Me.
gotten yourself into a little bit of trouble. Everyone did not like that you chose Jeremiah over Conrad.
Oh, I do not care.
And
I
have you read the
Oh,
comments?
I have
No.
not read the comments.
Bad move. Apparently, it was not the right decision.
How is she
No.
about to be bullied
Have you,
into having a different choice?
well, are you caught up on the Summer I Turned Pretty?
Yeah.
You've watched every episode.
Yeah.
Apparently, he's not been very well behaved.
Hey, she cheated on him as well.
Okay.
I see it works both ways. And I've said this, she cheated on him with his brother.
Yeah.
That's so much worse.
Okay.
And they were broken up, so he didn't actually cheat on her.
So when you were saying this in the episode before, when we were talking about it, I wasn't really paying that much attention to actually what had or hadn't happened in the episode. I was more focused on what they looked like because I'm.
It's a fictional show, you fuckwits.
No, but
why is it so deep?
I get like a lot of people in the comments were upset that Tilly had chosen the person that cheats, I guess, because
didn't cheat.
Does Conrad not cheat on anyone?
He technically cheats on his girlfriend, but not on the main character.
Right. So it's
Does
sort of
he? That might be a lie.
What?
Well, no, he has another girlfriend at the time.
yeah.
And then, but like he obviously likes her. But I think maybe he'd broken up with his girlfriend by the time he kissed her. But I think he was still with his girlfriend when he nearly kissed her.
How does anyone follow this shit?
Yeah, I don't know, but no, okay. In that case, that's still more honorable because yeah, sure, you can like have a feelings change while in a relationship with someone else, and as sad as that is, it's also just a reality. Like, why would you stay with someone if you love someone else more? So I get that from that point of view, but then I don't know what Jeremiah's been up to, but man, those people in the comments were not.
They were
not
broken
supportive.
up. And she literally said, the main character does voiceovers, and she said something like, he cheated on me when we were broken up. And I saw a TikTok of it, and people were being like, cheated and broken up in the same sentence doesn't make sense.
This is true. This is, yeah. I mean, that's something that's always bothered me, actually, is when people do the whole, go on a break and then go and,
But they weren't even on a break.
See other people.
He thought they were genuinely broken up.
Right. Okay. Well, in that case, that is just a completely different thing then, and he did not cheat.
Exactly.
In theory, but
yeah, I'm unfortunately on side of if you have broken up, it is not cheating.
Yeah.
No matter how much of a bond there is, if you have split from said person, it's up to you where your morals are and how loyal you are and whether you think it'll work again. But that shit ain't cheating at that point. You're not in a relationship.
Exactly.
Surely.
But I think a lot of people as well will sometimes break up in the sort of hopes that something might end up being fixed and then things come together, and so then that sort of catastrophic finding out that they actually just moved on and got with someone else,
but
they
also,
see as bad as cheating.
When he cheats, so he'd gone on like holiday or something, and he went with like a group of people, and he basically like was so upset about the breakup, he was just like numb and got really drunk, and this girl basically kind of took advantage of him while he was like really drunk and stuff. And after he cheated, after he cheated, apparently he said he sat in the shower and cried for ages.
Damn.
But
Jeremiah's in his feels.
Yeah.
So wait, so he felt really bad about it.
Yeah.
And even though they were broken up and it didn't matter.
Yeah.
Technically.
And it was a girl that took advantage of him.
Kind of, yeah.
For this cheating to happen.
Yeah.
Guys, you're confusing me, man, because I've not watched the show, so all I'm doing is reading, hearing your opinion and then reading comments and going, well, someone's got to be wrong because I don't know what's happening. But it's interesting to see how everyone develops like a different opinion or almost takes away a different side of it. And it must be either because of like people's own personal experience or just, I don't know, the different ways that people were raised maybe. And
all I was going to say is it's fun to watch people react so explosively to something that they could just watch and move on from.
Also, the fact that people get mad at other people for their opinions. I'm like, also, I feel like a lot of people just changed to Conrad because they saw other people doing it.
Okay.
And I'm like, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do it. If I want to, I will. But I'm
and
not going to do it just
we're a
because...
stubborn family. So.
Yeah, I'm not going to... and people have tried to convince me. There's been so many people. And I was like, it's not going to happen until I see something that makes me go, yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
But I'm like, right now, and I don't think it matters. I've never been like, how could you be Conrad? I've been telling people why I'm like Team Jeremiah. But like, I've not been saying like, how can you be... Like, it's your opinion.
Stay true.
Tills, you might not have an answer for this, but I'm going to ask the question anyway. What actually made you yourself want to pick a side?
Because well, if you watch, you kind of have to have a side.
You have to?
Well, because people ask you, what team are you on?
Right, so that's the reason.
It's like
if you've watched
when you watch it, you just do. like you're drawn to one side.
I
Really.
see. Because that makes sense if the story tells it in that way of like it being two sides.
But no, that's why
then-
these shows are clever, is because it's why Twilight worked.
Yeah.
They always give you that sort of like moral dilemma of actually you could really go with either of them and you technically wouldn't really be wrong for choosing either, but people are going to have reasons for why you might be wrong. It's very clever, and I actually respect the living shit out of whoever comes up with those.
Because I don't understand how they get through to people in that way.
It wouldn't surprise me if they're just copy and pasting what Twilight did and whatever the thing before Twilight was, if there was one.
I don't think they are, because it's based off a book that was already written.
Well, yeah, but even so if it's a book that's been written, I think Twilight was also a book, and so
book.
Whether or not it was a similar author, different author, whatever, they're all clearly stealing from the same idea of so long as we keep these two level and rather than make them villain and hero, then you're going to get people talking about it, arguing about it, and watching it more to be to get more that level of invested in it. So fair play, because people are watching the living shit out of it.
This is the last season as well.
Ooh.
If is it Jeremiah that you like?
Yeah.
Yeah. If he started like murdering people, would you still be like, yeah,
Well, no.
Jerry? You'd go to Conrad.
Well, yeah.
Well, but this is the thing: is like, what's the level of what could happen to make you swap teams?
Well, I guess we'll just have to see. Because as well, at the end, she picks one, and everyone's saying like, I bet she's gonna pick something like, I pick the ocean, or like I pick the sea.
Just dives into the
And
ocean
it's just like,
and disappears.
Wait.
please don't.
I've got two questions. So you haven't found out who she picks yet.
No.
There's a book.
Oh yeah, in the book she picks Conrad.
There we go. That's spoilers.
but they said in the TV show they might make it different.
Okay.
It's already been different.
Okay. Fair enough.
It's like Conrad as a robot.
Do you reckon a lot of people are then going for Conrad because they're aware of the book and they're...
Maybe.
They wanna
I mean,
be
my
right.
friend read the book and she said that's also why she's quite strong team Conrad, because it's like she was like it is quite different in the book.
He
But,
might
like-
come across better
Yeah.
than Jeremiah does in the book for sure. My God, we've talked about this for a while.
Well, maybe that's what TV does, though, is that TV actually gives you that level of like being able to buy into one more than the other, whereas the book actually does have more of a hero in one of the guys. I don't know. I'm just trying to dissect how all of this works because it's fascinating to me. But Max wanted to talk about festivals. So.
I was actually about to segue, but thanks for helping out there. Nice assistance.
Yeah,
I am going to Boomtown. Thank you. Thank you.
Well done, Max.
I already droned on at Tilly about it a little bit, to be fair. I don't think you really know any of the artists there, do you? It's like Rudimental, Dimension, 1991.
Max did say to me the other day that genuinely one of my current favourite artists to play in there, and I am actually slightly annoyed that I'd be missing that. It's still not worth going to a festival for me.
Would you... This is the thing. So I'm about to explain Boomtown, and I don't... How much do you know about the festival?
Got music.
That's it.
Yeah, pretty much.
So to put it in a sort of easy way for people that just generally see social media and because you probably don't see much about Boomtown on social media unless you search it. It's basically a slightly what's the word? It's a smaller version of Glastonbury, but they turn this massive space into a real world. They have actors that patrol the festival, but like good actors.
Like, oh, fuck. What? No, I forgot. Carry on.
Anyway,
Sorry for that.
these actors will find you and they'll send you on side quests and stuff. And there's like there's an app as well that you can complete sort of challenges around the festival.
That is
and
interesting.
it's actually interesting stuff. And then they have a bunch of hidden stages all over. They have mobile stages that just travel around the festival that you could just follow if you wanted to, or they normally take routes to each stage. So you drop off when you get to an artist that you want, but you have a fun little bob over with a DJ that's on like a moving car or something as you go. And it's just what I've been told, because obviously I couldn't know this from going because I've never been before, but what I've been told is genuinely almost everyone there is so unbelievably lovely in comparison to most festivals, you know, like Reading Fest, Leeds, even Parklife that I went to was kind of rough, though I did enjoy it. It's just like you do get rough crowds at festivals, and I'm not massive on that, especially when a lot of those rough crowds are then asking me for pictures as well. Apparently, and I'm like, not fingers crossed, but because I really don't mind people coming up and asking and like and speaking whatever, but I genuinely think I might be able to do Boomtown and not get recognized once. And it does sound a bit of a wanky thing to say.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
But
though.
it's I say it with intent of like, this could be a really chill weekend for me, and I'm kind of looking forward to it for that reason of like, I don't think anyone's going to care about me being there, my presence, because why would they? all the performers walk around the festival anyway because they want to experience it.
To be
'cause it's
fair,
actually
if
fun.
I saw you at a festival, I think I'd just get angry. I just want to start throwing things.
Why?
Because you've got that one of those sorts of faces that just infuriates the masses. Like, do you know what I mean? If you just saw him in the middle of a crowd and you saw his face, would you not? Who are you looking at?
I don't know. Everyone's looking this way, so I'm gonna look this way.
Well, this guy's got the same face as me.
No, mine's better.
Ooh.
Max or
that
Harvey?
hit him hard,
Which
that
who
hit
you
him
who you
hard.
There you
picking?
go, new Conrad
no.
Jeremiah.
Yeah.
I already have that on my For You
Max
page.
Max has cheated on 40 people. I've never.
Because here's the thing.
What?
There you go.
When edits come up with me, I'm like, yeah, cool, nice, and I like them, and then I like keep scrolling, and then those profiles will come up back on my For You page, but it's of you guys, and it's
just Harvey
weird.
thirst trapping,
Edits
innit?
of us.
And you.
Yeah, but I don't actively thirst trap.
Neither
they
do
somehow,
I.
Yeah, fuck off. they somehow still get me thirst trapping somehow, even though I'm just cutting about living my life. Whereas you're topless 90% of the time on your Instagram.
That's not true.
Fucking.
That's not
that
true.
is true, actually.
Yeah.
I just think, right.
and the pouty face,
we
and
go.
the pouty face.
Hang on,
Okay,
Pouty
no.
face, yeah,
Can I?
thank
Okay,
you, thank
let me
you.
address that first quickly, because actually, for the longest time, for the very, very longest time, even to this day, I've never known what to do in pictures. I'm not good at taking them. I don't think I would ever be a good model or anything like that. I've never been good in pictures.
Good job selling yourself. Well done.
Thanks. And so I literally, throughout both lockdown and anything else, if ever I had to take a picture of myself, it was not because I wanted to. And that might sound really bad. That might sound like, I'm screens down, whatever. But I do not like taking photos of myself, nor do I like particularly being in them unless they're completely candid and I didn't know they were taken, obviously.
I'm slightly different. I don't like taking photos of myself. Love it when Dobby does it.
No, even when, and it's partially because of a sort of belly hatred for Dobby, but also like, it's also just because I genuinely, I don't like posing for photos. I can't do it.
What about you?
I don't really care.
Fair.
I'm not bothered.
Do you like seeing yourself in photos? Do you like having nice photos of yourself?
I guess. Yeah.
We're about to do a big press shoot actually
No, I'm a bit
this
scared
week.
for that because that's
That's
just,
your first proper one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just actually scary because it matters more.
Yeah, it definitely matters because it's for a lot of different, very important things. And, we don't actually really have any pictures of sort of the three of us professionally other than that one that we used for the tour live show poster. Not tour, sorry, didn't mean to say that. Don't get excited. but yeah.
What stresses me out is how expensive they are.
Yeah,
I
shoots
hate it.
like that are not cheap, and we, no one's paying for it for us. We're the ones that pay for it. So it's it's all part of it. At the end of the day, you're looking at the money guy right now who's just been stressing for weeks because doing stuff like this is very much a whole operation.
It's not even just that we're paying for at the moment as well.
But it's interesting to me. Like, I wonder how many people are actually in that sort of weird position where they're not sort of doing so amazingly well that someone just does it for them and they don't even have to think about it, or the other end of the scale where they can't even afford to do something like that, so they just have to improvise. We're right in the middle where stuff's going well and we want to make sure that everything looks good, but we're literally like, oh my god, this is all going to cost us so much money, but like it's worth it. Obviously, we want to do it. But yeah, it's one of those weird things that I don't think people talk about very much because everyone kind of keeps that facade up, and look at us, we're on a podcast, we got to talk about something. So yeah, that's basically how that all ends up coming out. I was talking about something before we got to this.
Before you move on, I did want to wrap up on Boomtown because there's a couple of other funny things.
What was I saying though? Because I got attacked for something. It was the shirtlessness.
Your, shirtlessness
thirst trapping, that was it. Edits. I wanted to, fuck Boomtown. I wanted to get back to edits.
Get back to that.
Sorry, he just addressed you like you wanted to hear about Boomtown more than your own edits. So let's get back to the important stuff.
Fair.
So you see edits of me and Max, obviously, and I can imagine that's fairly disturbing for you.
I
But
just scroll past
are
it.
there any edits that you actually like to see? Like your sort of favorite?
Me.
I was thinking more like vibe-wise, not just if I'm in it.
Mate.
Because people make slightly sadder edits, like the ones of you crying, obviously, and stuff like that.
Have you stopped liking sad shit on TikTok?
No,
because people were getting
probably
worried
still
for you.
reposts like.
No, I don't. I repost fun. I like this duck that just always had the shower, and I repost that. I repost Descendant stuff.
Have you guys seen the little rat that dances
Rat
to
on Middleton?
Nobody else make me feel like boom,
Yeah, I've seen him.
It's so
Max
good. It's
reposted
such
it the
a chill
other day.
vibe. It's so funny.
It's just stupid.
So what's your one that you like? Did you say
Duck
it was
in the
a
shower.
Oh,
Duck in the chat. It's really
Can you
funny.
show me? I haven't seen that.
Yeah, it's really funny. Hold on.
But so
Keep
you
talking,
don't,
keep
there's
talking.
like funny edits of us. There's edits of us on live streams. There's edits of us doing stuff out and about. Like what?
I like the live stream ones. I think. Yes.
Okay.
Well, I'm trying to think because
My favorite, like, don't get me wrong, as much as the live stream ones can sometimes do really well, they're definitely not my favorite type of edits. I like
I also
seeing
repost
stuff.
people call. Like if there's a person, it's like, oh, here it is.
She just stopped me in flow state. I mean, that is funny, to be fair. The ducks in the shower. Don't play it too loud, just in case it's copyrighted. But yeah, that's good. Do you want to quickly just show the camera, just so they can see what you're doing, and then we'll continue. But yeah, like I like seeing more edits that, not necessarily tell a story, but definitely ones that have like a theme. For one thing, like something that makes it relevant, but usually things that then surprise me as well, like either funny one-liners that someone said. It could be you, it could be Max, it could be Leo, it could be anyone. I genuinely get more joy out of if someone else was funny than if I was funny, because I'm very self-critical, and I think that could have been funnier if I'd have just said it slightly differently. So that stresses me out a little bit, but otherwise,
You
know what?
I
Favorite
also
kind of
have a
edit.
lot of Summer I Turn Pretty reposts like this.
this Steven guy does seem pretty funny. Yeah, I like this guy.
Yeah, Steven's
I just
fun.
love posting like people mentality and then like people call. Like I think I've got a Saber Norris call. Let me find it.
Oh yeah, lots of Norris Nuts edits.
Yeah, here we go.
Bring me caramel slice.
This is just going to be a Norris Nuts fan account.
Yeah,
soon.
Yeah, 100%.
Very soon.
100%. Norris Nuts and the Summer I Turned Pretty. That's all that's important to us. As
Us?
the 14 Again podcast.
Oh, I'm going to Boomtown.
Sorry, I just find them really funny. They are.
Yeah.
They're funny.
Well, keep them coming, guys, because we do watch the edits. We do enjoy them. Make sure you obviously tag us in them, otherwise we might not see them.
Oh,
but
tag. If for me, because they can't tag me, tag my Tilly and Kelsey account and stuff, because I always go on that account.
okay, well that's good to know that Tilly will see that then.
It really doesn't matter anymore. We've gone so far past it, but I just wanted to tell you guys that I'm going to have to put up a 4-man tent on my own.
Okay,
It's going to be a nightmare.
I didn't realize you were camping.
Yeah.
That's funny.
No, I'm going
I thought you'd just get a hotel or something.
No, Thursday to Sunday.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that actually does. Okay, that is interesting to me, because
Yeah.
I would not have done that for the record.
It's going to be me, Finn, and another guy called Finn.
Oh, I know. We know. Have you not met other Finn?
I might have met other Finn.
Yeah, I
he
think you
hasn't
have.
specified who other Finn is. He just said my mate Finn.
No,
so-
you'll know him. You'll know him.
But I've also got a load of other mates that are actually going to the festival. I'm going to be joining them, but they're in a different campsite. Danny and that lot, opposite side of this entire thing.
probably
to
for
me.
the best.
yeah, probably no. But for Danny, yeah. But I like Ellie. I like Will. I like Charlie.
Yeah.
Charlie from primary school.
Okay, yeah, sure. So
I have something.
oh, okay.
How's your beard going?
Do you know what? Right.
Are we just gonna do like a weekly update on
I
this?
actually said the other day on a live stream that I was going to shave it off, but it's gotten to a point where
No, it hasn't.
Is it embarrassing still? You can be honest. You can say it. It's going soon.
It's
What do you mean fucking help?
Well,
you
you
engaged.
asked.
You
You have to
started this.
answer.
Why you can't just go? Oh, you drop a massive
I
bomb
didn't
and then
ask.
What do you want to say?
you.
I'm shaving it off my face. I'm not
It's-
precious about it.
it's alright.
It's alright. What does that mean?
It's better
Shave
than
it
it
off.
started.
It is better than it started. But yeah, all this was for me to test what the capabilities were. I
This
might
bit's
eventually.
fine. This bit's not.
Okay, fine.
But the problem is that, and I think about this daily. Every time we do a live stream, that's out there forever now, and you've done many, and those are gonna come back, and they might haunt you, they might not. Who knows?
It is what it is. I'm getting rid of it before the press shoot because I don't think anyone needs that in the pictures.
I'll be honest, I can't judge you because of the absolutely horrible choices I have made in the past.
Hair-wise.
Everything wise. There's so many things. I mean, hair being the key.
I don't think your
problem.
hair was that bad. It was just too
There
long.
was that was a big part of it, genuinely. If my hair was shorter, even with the colours, it actually wouldn't have been as bad as it was.
I really don't think it was that
Then
bad.
again, lockdown definitely didn't help because I truly just never had a haircut and never trusted anyone in my family to
Yeah,
do one
I
properly.
tried, but you wouldn't let me.
No, I didn't want anyone cutting my hair.
I don't think it's fair to judge anyone's hair throughout lockdown, except yours actually, because of how many colours you dyed it.
Hey, I thought mine was great.
And then even for a while when I did have the opportunity to fix it, it still wasn't great. Like
Yeah.
I still kind of wasn't doing good things with it after lockdown. But then fairly quickly I fixed that.
I did kind of find it hilarious. Not because a lot of people did shave their heads for charity, in fairness, but so many people shaved their heads just because people were shaving their heads. And I
Yeah.
thought that shit was hilarious because
But it's an interesting thing to have at least said you've done once in your
Yeah.
life, and also then give yourself that reset and know what that's like. And maybe for a lot of
Are you
people, it
ever
was
going to
actually
shave
worth
your
it.
head?
I don't think I will ever shave my head unless there's like a really good reason for it. Like,
will you?
Heck to the no.
Would you ever get the like side
No,
buzz
no,
and then
no.
for-
I've
No.
always said that's the coolest thing, and I'm sure we've said it on a podcast or something before. That one girl from Hunger Games.
she rocks it. Yeah.
It's really. I remember when I first ever saw that. It was the first time I'd ever seen a haircut like that, and I was like, "That's cool. That's really cool. I like that haircut." But no, we can't convince you to do that, then, huh?
I have.
You do you?
I have.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
No, please
I-
don't. No.
I
Oh my
have.
gosh.
Would you rather?
We told Dobby earlier that we wanted him to get some BTS footage because we're currently filming a vlog, and this was the point in which we said we don't want him to film. But now we basically addressed it anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Now, gentle fellas, would you rather?
I know that what you're about to say is weird because you told me it's weird. So the fact that you said gentle fellas before is not filling me with confidence.
Would you rather eat a marble every time someone says your name, or have lemon juice squirted in your eyes every time someone says your name?
Eat a marble. You can get marbles like that big.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. You got a belly full of marbles pretty quickly. I'm having to think about this one because there's some serious complications.
No, but I was
you-
thinking
you
about
can't-
this.
you
I
can't
don't
just-
want to. Okay, cool.
Go on, let her have a go. Let her have a go.
Sorry.
I was thinking about this. I do not want to go blind. If I was sorry to all the blind people out there, but if you start off being able to see and then you go blind, that is like life changing. Like I don't think I'd be able to function. I think I genuinely just want someone to like. I don't even know.
Yeah.
I'd just rather have a stomach full of marbles, to be honest. Even
Tilly
if that
wants
kills
a
me.
stomach
I'd
full
rather
of
be
marbles.
killed by marbles than lemon juice in my eyes.
I just nearly died. I like drunk water before she said I don't want to be blind.
Would you reckon if you did have
Oh.
a stomach full of marbles and someone shook you, you'd be like a maraca?
Oh,
You
that'd
can't-
be funny.
You can't ignore the fact that you've still got like that genuine severe health issue of just having a belly full of marbles. The lemon juice, sure, it's gonna sting,
But
and sure, it's gonna
technically,
like.
my name's Ava, so if people call me Tilly, then it doesn't count.
Hey, that's not part of the stipulation.
Yeah,
really.
that's
It's
kind of-
which one's worse.
That's an interesting loophole you found. but
Yeah.
yeah. I just. Yeah,
I think I'd go for the lemon juice.
I think I
honestly.
would as well.
'Cause a stomach full of, my stomach already causes me enough issues. I do not need to put marbles in there.
I do want to find out quickly if lemon juice can make you go blind. So if you could just take over for a second, I'll be right back with you.
You definitely can't take over. Look at him.
So you're
Sorry,
wait. What do you mean? What was wrong with me?
You were like, so.
Well, I was thinking of what to ask you. So you would rather just pop marbles like they're Skittles?
Yeah, why not? So it's just like a. Just wait, no, I'm not. Gonna say that.
I mean, because I was on about marbles that would like that type of circle marble.
Yeah,
like you have
it's just like. No. It's It's
to
just.
just sat there popping marbles.
It's just like popping pills.
So
I did debate saying that, but you just kept saying it, so I thought I might as well.
it does say.
How many pills have you popped in your life, Tills?
Well, I have a lot of problems, so I have a lot of paracetamol and ibuprofen.
Okay. Those pills are okay.
So this is the one thing I do love Reddit for is that there's a Reddit forum called No Stupid Questions, and it says, if I pour lemon juice in my eyes every day, will I eventually become immune to it? And everyone is just like, obviously fucking no. It's just citric acid slowly burning and dissolving your corneas.
That is funny.
So that does then give me a bit more of a complication in what I'd answer.
Maybe type in what would happen if you swallowed loads of marbles.
How big's the marble?
I'm saying like that big.
What? That's not a marble at that point.
I
Yeah.
would have said
Like-
like a
Big marble.
like a pinball,
yeah,
like a Mao-Am pinball,
yeah,
but maybe slightly smaller.
yeah.
Well,
Would
can
be
I
a
not just swallow one of them then?
no, because that's food and that makes it very different.
Have to be a glass marble. You're
Yeah.
swallowing glass.
I think. I actually now, on reflection, think that the body might just about be able to manage marbles.
Why do
I
people say
don't
my
think
name
we
that
can
much?
digest glass. I think glass would more shred our insides up. I know it's round and soft.
I
but
don't think
still.
it's going to break while it's in
I
you.
don't know,
I
'cause
don't
it's-
think it
It
will
would
break.
not.
There's no reason, unless you've got like a really weirdly impressive digestive system.
Yeah, you'd probably just have really uncomfortable shits.
Yeah,
To be fair.
yeah. I think that it's possible as well that there might be certain areas where it literally wouldn't fit through. But then why would that? I'm stuck on this because I don't know enough about the anatomy of the human body.
It's a good one, innit? We are.
No, it's actually really bad and it's starting to annoy me now. Can we move on?
Yeah, we probably can.
I've
to
seen
be
this
fair.
thing and it's like if I was ever in a coma, I'd want this is what I'd want like to happen. If I was ever in a coma, I'd want you to pierce my belly button, pierce my ears. What else?
Are you
was
sort
there?
of talking about like because these are things that you probably wouldn't be able to do?
conscious?
Yes. Okay.
Is
Well, I
that
could
why you
piss-
haven't pierced
No,
your
I
ears?
could piss my ears conscious, but why not just do it when I'm not conscious?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Like,
you've got like
may
a
as well.
shopping list basically for if I ever get knocked the fuck out, can
Yeah.
you please get this done for
Belly
me?
button is my number one.
Belly button is number one. Do you reckon you will get earrings?
Yeah,
Could we launch you
I
out
think
of a cannon?
earrings would look nice on you. Can we launch you out of a cannon?
yeah.
Cool.
Because
If I'm
you're
in
in
a
a coma.
coma.
Cool. All right. Just so we've got that recorded and everyone's seen this, and when we do it and film it and put it on the internet.
Because then if I die, that's such a cool way to die, and I
Well-
wouldn't even really feel it. Well, maybe I would, but,
But then what was the point in the belly button piercing?
wait, would you? No, you wouldn't feel it.
Not. No, probably not.
Or I wouldn't even have any say in it if I tried to chicken out. That's the other thing.
Well, that is. Thanks for giving us that as well. That's great to know. So, anything else that you'd want done if you were in a coma?
Knee piercing?
No,
Do you reckon anyone's done that?
The you know the devil horns that people get like implanted
They're
into
crazy.
their forehead.
They're
I'd want a
batshit.
tattoo.
Oh, okay. What of? What of?
Of
The
Pippa.
ducks in the shower.
Oh,
Just the full body like Pippa, just
yeah,
on your back or something.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Nice.
That's crazy.
We could do that.
Joking, obviously.
I'm sure we could get that commissioned. I have a slight bone to pick with Max really quickly, just to sort of round this episode up, because in a recent clip that went out, Max said something quite hurtful, and I thought, it needed addressing, because I didn't want our audience to live on in devastation, thinking that things that Max say are actually Wait, oh my god, I think I'm about to have a stroke. Thinking that things that Max says are actually true, because they're not, and he's a liar. He's not.
I do lie from time to time.
He's not completely lying. The clip, in the clip, Max and Tilly were on a live stream, and Tilly said she saw an edit, funnily enough, of Max talking. No, of me and Max
hugging,
just being brothers or whatever, just being. I literally can't describe it because it makes me want to throw up.
Do you want me to describe it?
But what I will say is I don't hate...
You're helping my case.
I don't hate the edits. Yeah, I know what you're going to say. I don't hate the edits. I don't like addressing being like...
being nice with each other.
Exactly, because we're brothers and it's weird. And you can ask any brothers probably, unless they're weird.
Some are...
Weird. Okay.
I think it's unfair to say weird.
Yeah.
They just have a different way of interacting with each other, but yeah.
But what Max said was that basically any time if you did see us like hugging or embracing or in any way while we were on the X Factor, that it wasn't legit and that we were just being forced to.
Did I say that it wasn't legit?
Yeah, you kind of did.
Pretty much, yeah.
To sum up what you said.
And there is truth in what Max said, but it's actually that the producers on the show were regularly trying, not even in our performance. The producers didn't have much say over the performance. They had say over like the VTs and like interviews that we did and stuff like that. And they were always telling us that we should be like hugging more and like, they literally said at the end of things, would you high five? Would you hug? Like, what would you guys do? And we were like, nothing really. We just we're always next to each other. So like any sort of interaction like that would be completely weird and fake. So many times they tried to get us to do it in VTs and we always gave them shit for it because we were like, we're not doing that because we're close. We don't need, we feel that we don't need to prove to other people that we're close by doing like a high five or a fist bump because we just are and we get each other.
Do you know what I saw?
Go on. What did you see?
So in the LOL podcast,
Cash
Cash and Mav, Kate's...
Are they twins?
No.
Oh, okay.
They're brothers who are like really close. Like you guys, they obviously work together and stuff.
Yeah.
Kate, who's Cash's wife, said like you guys have never hugged. Like that's crazy, like proper hug. And one of them said because we never leave each other. Like we never need to hug to say goodbye or hug to say hello. Like we're always with each other.
Yeah.
And I was like, that actually makes sense, and that's kind of probably why you two like. You would never... You're going to see each other, like, the next day most of the time. Like, why would you hug each other?
By the way, we're the same with Dobby. We do try to hug him because we know it winds him up, but that's actually the only reason. Like, we don't have a need to hug Dobby because we see him so much. So it's like, it is pretty much the same thing.
But even then, like, when we were at the end of a performance, for example, there was the odd time where we felt like we'd done a good performance or whatever, or we were just like, sometimes the performances were absolutely exhausting and it was only 2 minutes, but because you knew you only had that 2 minutes to absolutely show yourself off, you were giving everything in that maybe 2.5 minutes. I can't remember exactly how long it was, but so we were giving our all, and by the end of it, frankly, you'd just grab anyone that was near you anyway. But also we were like, fucking, we smashed it, whatever, like, let's go. Like,
I'm pretty sure on when we got the golden buzzer, didn't you go straight for Dermot?
Probably. I think I did.
I think you did.
But again, it was my initial, and it wasn't anything against Max. It was just my initial, oh my fucking God, like genuine,
Dermot.
like literally anyone that was near me would have been hugged, basically. But Dermot especially was a lovely guy.
I should have been right there.
Yeah. Well, maybe not you. I might have just hopscotched over you. Oh no, leapfrogged. Leapfrogged Tilly.
Done Tilly.
Cool. I'm chill.
But yeah, no, that just, I wanted to clear that up because I wouldn't want anyone to ever think that me and Max literally just fake every interaction, because what you said was that we did it for votes, and when you first said it, I laughed because I sort of knew that wasn't true, and then you kept
we did.
No, but you kept going in on it, and I was like, we obviously did certain things to try and get people to sell on us, but we weren't lying about our relationship.
No,
for
no, no,
votes,
no, no, no.
Which is what that came across like.
No, we weren't. But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, guys, it's a TV show. If you think that everything happening there is like legit because they mean it, it's not.
Welcome
People
to
are
the
trying to
real
win a
world.
competition. People are trying to make entertainment at the end of the day. That's all it is. So whatever you see there, you've got to have a little bit of a pinch of salt with it, because it is slightly embellished. No matter what you watch, it's always embellished.
So anyway, now we're sort of coming to the comment shout out segment of the podcast. And for anyone who doesn't know, we give a shout out every single week to sometimes one, sometimes several people who have left either a nice comment or just something that they want answered. So if you want one in the next episode, make sure you leave a comment, and it helps if you're subscribed, by the way. We're probably more likely to respond, and we favor members as well. So the first two are actually just really nice things that people have said that I wanted to read to you guys, because I also want to address to you that we're reading them and we appreciate it, but also it's nice for us because ego boost. So Layla_E17 said, I downloaded the whole pod to listen to on the way to South Africa, and it really helped to calm my flight anxiety. So thank you so much for this, guys. That's sick, by the way. Like, honestly, I've met recently so many more people who actually have flight anxiety and stuff like that I didn't even realize. And a lot of them say that watching stuff on the plane doesn't even help. So the fact that someone watching us can actually calm them down and help them get through the flight, I'm like, that's awesome. So
South
thank you.
Africa's quite a long flight as well. You probably get through like what, 12?
Well, they didn't
13
say where they
episodes?
came from,
Oh, true.
but it very well could still be. I mean, probably is a long flight. They probably went from the UK or something. So yeah. And then the next one was Nina Matthew K5M, who said, had such a shit day today, and this podcast and live stream cheered me up so much. I'm constantly saying how much I love you guys and how you help me by bringing so much joy and happiness into my life. My parents keep commenting on how happy I look nowadays, and it's literally because of all of you guys. Thank you so much for being my comfort and happy place for the last few months. Love you. So yeah,
So
Nina
kind.
Matthew, again, honestly, it genuinely means the world. Like, we talk about it a lot, but it doesn't mean it's any less true that it just blows our minds that people out there that we've never met and, can't. We'd love to know what you all look like, obviously, if there was just an easy way to. I mean, some people have profile pictures, some people don't, but just so many faceless names that are like saying such nice things about us, and we're just here sat in our studio chatting nonsense, like just every single week. But yeah, so thank you all for those. And then a quick question, sorry, because there's three comment shout outs from Matilda C1M. Says, do you guys have any braces tips? Because I'm getting them in a couple of days and wondering because Tilly had them. So, Miss Tilly.
Take it away. Most
It's
recent.
been 2 years since I first got them on.
I was about to say,
I was
not
like,
since
didn't you
got
get them off
off.
the other week?
The other week, give me a break.
It's been a fair few
Couple of
months,
months,
for
yeah.
sure.
But so what would you say was like the main thing that you, I guess, either helped you get through it or just helped the process along? That bit is where you answer.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
I genuinely can't remember.
What were some of the worst bits to look out for?
I mean, first getting them on, it's really achy,
Yeah.
and the next day, it does normally hurt a bit more.
So
than
soft foods.
I guess.
No, we need answers, Tilly. This person has
Yeah,
asked us a question, and
I-
it's our duty.
Yeah, it's soft foods.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah.
Just agrees.
The rules, the rules don't really matter.
Fair.
They always give you rules about like what you can and can't eat.
How often should you clean them?
Oh, every day, twice.
But like with the utensils that they give you,
I'm
like the
Every
also-
day,
little.
twice.
I'm also not sure on that whole rules don't matter thing. 'cause
The
all-
thing that I would say don't eat, popcorn. I ate it on the occasion, but it did definitely get stuck quite
just
easily.
rips you up as well. And the braces make it harder to get rid of all of the popcorn kernels and
Stuff like apples as well. Like they would get stuck, and
I
apples
never
are
liked
quite.
apples.
Didn't you break a brace on an apple once? or something?
It might have. I actually don't know that it was an apple, but I had a really weird thing because I had like a spider brace. That was, I think, what it was called, but it was like in the top of my mouth, and it hooked on to like the back couple teeth. What happened was somehow the glue had loosened on that side, and what it did was pop down in my mouth, and what I had was metal pretty much touching against, the dangly bit at the back of your...
Yeah.
It was basically pushing against that.
Yeah,
So I
it's
was like
gross.
struggling to breathe. Like, it was horrible. And I was just there like, And so I was in primary school as well. I was really young, and the woman that was like the school nurse, she tried to put a blue paper towel on it. I said, that's not going to work, love. So she stuck her hands in there and just jammed it back up. The blue paper towel thing was a joke, by the way. I'm sad that didn't get a laugh from you, because that's quite a typical primary school
as
thing.
in just putting a blue paper towel on it.
Yes.
Sorry, I was just intently listening to
I
your
did giggle
story.
to
Well, clearly not closely enough. I heard a little sniffle from you.
It was when you
so...
said the love as well.
Yeah.
That made me giggle.
But yeah, no, so she jammed it back up. It did keep coming undone, but they dashed me to the orthodontist and then they glued it back on. But that was
nice.
quite a rough day for me. I do still remember it to this day.
So I would say, personally, don't bother with things that you might find like a risk, like any tacky sweets or anything that, you know, the orthodontist has recommended you don't eat, because
definitely no hard boiled.
Don't listen to Tilly. Like what? Sorry, I know you were coming to Tilly for advice, but she just said don't listen to the rules, and I actually disagree.
No one listens to the rules.
That doesn't mean you shouldn't.
But I've not really met anyone. Like, I broke a bracket on a Malteser, and they said we say to people that they can't eat Maltesers, so the rules don't matter.
Yeah, but it's still
so
helpful for some
random.
people who have no idea of knowing what to at least avoid.
Well, for the first week, you're not even going to be able to eat some of that stuff anyway.
Well, possibly not, yeah, because it can be achy on your teeth. But if you just spend the time before you have the braces on figuring out what soft foods you actually like and can regularly eat, and then it will be slightly easier, I think. So maybe just pre-prep a little bit. But I'm sure you get the hang of it. Best of luck, Matilda, for your braces. And thanks all so much for watching. We're wrapping up this episode now, but we've got another bonus episode coming out for the members on Tuesday. So if you're a member, you've got that to look forward to. And before we go, of course, it is time now for Tilly's moment. Please take it away. Was that your moment?
Just a
Yeah.
big stretch.
Did you
Yeah.
all feel that stretch? Did you
I love stretching.
experience the stretch with Tilly?
Everyone today, have a stretch.
Have a stretch.
Just have some sort of stretch. It's important, and I think people don't do it enough.
And we'll thank you so much for watching, and see you later.